Oh, it's Christmas every day. Actually, no, it was a couple of months ago, but we were waiting for better weather. But this is what we got for Christmas. Yeah. Brushless Revo. This thing freaking boogies. We did do like one or two shakedown runs when we had like one or two good days of weather here and there. It's been kind of poopy, but as you can see, the back wing is already torn up a little bit. Little man found out it does wheelies. What a shocker. Yeah, pretty cool actually. And what I got, finally, after years, I got the 3.3. So far so good. I did take it out. I've run, I don't know, like 3 or 4 tanks through it, and it runs great. But the first time I took it out, I drove it into a fence pole and broke all that good stuff. So yeah, that's fun. All repaired, all good. Everything else is peachy. And we got the other little one too. Granted, it's not as fast, but it is the same platform. And he got the 16th scale slash brushed. And let me tell you, these things are freaking sweet. So far, so good on this one. And yeah, right now we're actually about to go out and run them. And you'll see why we waited so long. Finally, snow on the ground. So we'll see how these things handle. I don't think this will do too well, but whatever. It's still fun. Anywho, be back in a flash. Well, that didn't go quite as planned. The snow is a little too deep. It's whatever. But yeah, we got some Proline Badlands on the Losi now. These things are pretty sweet. They work pretty good. He was the only one that was able to do really anything. And yet he still struggled. Mine did okay. It was struggling until the snow was packed down. There's just not enough ground clearance for it to scoot across. And of course, this little guy made it like 3 feet and then just kept getting stuck. We got probably about 4 inches of snow or so. And yeah, that was kind of a flop. You're wondering why we didn't record it this time. But next time, we're going to compress the snow in our backyard a little bit and see if we can't maybe get some speed out of these things. We did have fun. Nothing broke, which is kind of a shocker. But yeah, that's uber failure on the snow being too deep part. All good. Oh yeah, first upgrade on this thing. Got some aluminum shock towers. They're not shock towers, whatever you call these things. And when I crashed, not only did the servo horn break, I also cracked this thing, and I lost a clutch puck. So I upgraded these with some metal ones. So far, so good. Yeah, that's. I know it's only been what 4 tanks through it, and it's not even officially broken in. But this thing freaking rocks, man. If you don't have one, get you one. I know it kind of sucks that Traxxas is getting rid of the Revo. But if you look closely, that's pretty much what this is. Literally all you need to do is get longer axles, longer A-arms, and links, and tires of your choice, and you essentially have a Revo 3.3. This is the Slayer Pro with a Revo 3.3 chassis. It doesn't have reverse, but that's okay. It still has the 2-speed transmission, which is freaking awesome. As far as the runtime's concerned, it does have the larger tank, but my runtime is actually longer than most of the RCs that I have. So, yes, nitro is insanely expensive. Right now, I'm getting it for like 45, 50 bucks a gallon, which is insane. But I can get, I'd say, about 4 tanks out of this. And 4 tanks being anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how hard you ride it. That's not too bad, man. Honestly, it's these motors are known for having issues, but I've already had the 2.5, the 2.5R. This is the first 3.3 I've had, and those other two motors, I've ran gallons through those things, and I have not had a single issue. So as long as you put good fuel through it, and you take good care of it, I don't see why this one wouldn't last as long. But yeah, I do plan on, well, I'm debating on turning this into a Revo, but honestly, I really like this platform. The only gripe I have is the fact that these A-arms are shockingly hard to find. RPM only makes the front set, which is kind of a bummer. Now, luckily, this runs the same knuckles as the Revo, so I can get those in RPM or aluminum, so that's cool. But yeah, for some reason, the rear set, the only thing I can find is either aluminum, and that's only from like one company, or the stock ones. So with that being said, I do want to switch to the Revo setup, you know, longer A-arms, bigger tires, all that good stuff, because I can find them in RPM. But in all honesty, if it doesn't break a bunch and it just stays put, I'm going to keep it like this. I really like this platform. It is an absolute freaking blast. I am super glad I finally got the 3.3. I do plan on seeing if I can maybe make this, dare I say, the world's fastest Slayer Pro. It's got good bones. I don't see why I couldn't. I've already had it up to, you know, 35, 40 miles an hour. And that was the second tank. I haven't even done any of the tuning. I haven't done any of the gearing. This is completely bone stock, and I've already had this thing moving. So with slightly larger tires, gear change, my goal is to make this the fastest stock Slayer. If not, there is an OS 21 motor I really want to put on there. I've heard really good things about those. Only downside is they're kind of expensive, like the price of the whole vehicle expensive. So that's kind of a tough bullet to bite. I'm going to keep rocking this thing until it blows up. And if not, I'll try to rebuild it. And if not, then I'll go with the OS. But until then, all good as well. Hopefully, next bit or next video we have will be us doing donuts or something of the sorts in the backyard. If you like, subscribe. If not, thanks for watching our videos. And even if you don't, we're still having fun. So, you know, don't really care. You have a good one, man. Peace.